Hey everyone, Skybyte84 here, the Transformers Cyberverse Power of the Sparc review. In this review, we'll be looking at Battle Class Sky-Byte with his Sparc Armor Driller Drive. So pretty much this comes apart sort of like a weaponizer and Siege, and it goes onto this figure to make him a powered up version. Now this is Skybyte. I don't really collect Cyberverse, but I thought he looked kind of cool, so I thought, well, why not? So if you know what you're going to get with Cyberverse, you pretty much know, what to expect here. You're not getting a Siege, quality kind of figure. Overall, he doesn't look half bad. Of course, you can say he's a bit hollow and stuff, but lightweight. But he's got the look. Head sculpt is fine. Overall, the body sculpting is pretty good. And he has some decent articulation. It's not the best, but we'll put him there. I would just say he's what they call battle class, and which is pretty much almost a Legends class figure. He's just slightly bigger than what we get in Legends class, and with a deluxe, or what they call warrior class in Cyberverse, which is pretty much the deluxe scale. So it's not a very large figure at all. Articulation on the figure, you got ball jointed elbows, which give you the bends to there, and of course that gives you the swivel around. This one doesn't go up as high. That's because of how it's molded. They are molded differently. He has ball jointed shoulders, so it's a little bit tighter. You can get him up to here. Of course, you can 360 around the back here. You can just move out of your way so you can get to go. These are on hinges, so you can move them and pose them however you want from the back. Also, this whole piece is on a hinge. The correct way is having this up more behind his head, but you can always lower it down or move it around however you want it. He has ball jointed hips. They only go out about that far. Kick and back. He's got hinged knees. And you get a 90-degree bend. There is no ankle tilts, no waist swivel, and even the head is fixed. It will not turn left or right. Now it does go up and down for transformation. And the feet move front and back, and that's for transformation. They are molded into like an A stance. This piece here on his hand, he really only has one hand. This piece here does rotate, spins, so you can have it spin around. And of course, he has all these little peg holes here, which are used for his Driller Drive Sparc Armor. But you can, if you really, really want to, plug in a few other things. You can take parts from your weaponizers from the Siege line, and you can then plug it in. He can hold this as a gun. This is from Brunt, and you can plug it in his arms. So you can use other things. And here's Brunt's arm. You can peg it up here if you really want. So, I mean, you can use other things from the Siege line, the Battle Masters, and everything with these figures. So you're not stuck with just Cyberverse. So if you like a figure from this line and you want to incorporate with your Siege, you can so do. Now, this is what he comes with here. This is Sparc Armor. This is Driller Drive, and it looks kind of cool. Problems with this is these wheels are all fixed and molded. They do not spin. There is nothing on here that spins, so this does not roll. You just scoot it on the floor. So that is a sort of a disappointment. I don't know why they couldn't make at least some of these rolls. Like get a little bit of movement. But hey, Cyberverse is all about skipping stuff, or Siege adds stuff. So I guess that's the trade-off. Now, you can now take these apart, and then this will go on your Skybyte. So let's take this stuff apart. Each side here comes off. Just on with a peg. The drill is tapped in onto each side of the blue, so you just want to kind of get that out. You see there's these little slots on the side. Little tabs in here that connect with that. And this becomes his weapon of choice. Just peg it in. his hand. And these here, you'll take with the pegs on the arms. I would go with the ones here in the blue. And just peg it on in. Now you can mix and match, do it different ways. You don't have to do it this way. Then you take this piece here. So there are these two pegs here that will go on his shoulders. So what we're going to do is take this back piece and lower it down the hinge to make room. Get him to stand still. So take this piece, take this. They want you to open this up, come around, peg it in to his shoulders. Then you will close this over his head. Helps put his head the right way. This piece here, there's a little extra notch here. Will catch under the teeth like that. And take this part here, pull it back, and there you go. This is Sparc armored Sky-Byte. This is supposed to be his eyes up here now, and then his mouth. You can see his head still in there. But it's not bad. It's something that, you know, I bought it for Sky-Byte. I thought he looked kind of cool. I'm not going to do this here, but it's what the figure is meant to do. Now we'll get Sky-Byte into his mode, I guess you say. So we'll just take this stuff off. So just fold up, unpeg, pull up, take the side, take these pieces off, put to the side. See this out, put aside. Alright, now to get Sky-Byte into his shark mode, what we're going to do is take his head, push it back. Take this piece here, and this will come up and over. This little fin needs to go through the gap here in the blue. Just make sure you get that up and over. There you go. His arms, you want to take them out. Spin it to the little fin is towards the head. Then this whole piece will fold back. So spin, whole piece goes back. His forearms then will turn till you get the piece like this. You see there's a tab here, slot, and I want to go in right up here. So we'll just tab his arms together. Like that. Come down to his legs, take his feet. They're just going to fold into the gaps here. Then when you take his legs, they're going to come up and around to here. So at the waist here, it just comes down. And this will bring the bottom part of his mouth. Then we want this piece here to have these little notches like this on the underside. And then this will all tab in around it. There's these tabs here that lock it in place. Those little notches you saw will then tab into the back pieces here. Then you take this and you want to bring it down. There's this tab right here. You want to get it fitting inside. You want to get it to fit right inside here. So that it has to be lined up. And if it's not, just push up a little bit with the fin till you get it that way. Same on the other side. And there you go. There is Sky-Byte and his shark mood. Yeah. It does not spin because once you do this, it locks it in. And if you don't tab that part in and turn it the other way, it will still not turn because the feet will block it. But hey, it's not bad. And of course, he still has all these ports available that you can now plug in other weapons if you so desire. So that is a Sky-Byte. And as for a size comparison, here we go. Legend scale mini bot. That's about how big it is. Now to put the driller drive back together, just fold this piece back in. Take the wheels. You see there is this little gap right here, slot. There's a tab right here. That's how you line that up. That will tab in. Of course, this little peg will go in the peg hole. Do this one on the other side. Then take the drill, peg down. Little slots I showed before, just tab back into here. And there you go. Driller drive is back together. And there they are together. And more size pairs, and we'll throw him back in there as well. Now the driller drive doesn't have any ports for weaponizers or anything, so he is just this right here. But like I said, Sky-Byte does. Now, while it's a Cyberverse figure, I think it looks kind of cool. I like the colors. You know, if you're picky, it's probably not for you unless you just love this character. If you just got to have every single figure of a Sky-Byte, then he is a must. If you do not care about this character in any way, shape, or form, I would not really recommend this figure, as you are getting a figure of limited articulation, hollowness. You know, it's not, you know, small. It's for kids. You know, pretty much this Cyberverse line is pretty much based on the cartoon. It is just for kids. Even the Siege line is pretty much aimed at kids with collectors in mind. But this is for children. It is cheap, and it reminds me of something in the towards the end of the US G1 run. It's all plastic. There's limited articulation. So, but it's a nice looking figure. I do dig the colors on it, but you're not going to get a grand figure for 15 bucks. So I would not expect that. So if you know what Cyberverse is, you know what you're getting into here. You know, it's not a bad looking figure. Like I said, if you like Sky-Byte, I would definitely recommend it. You know, thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.